You are listening to And Press Play, written and recorded by James West.
Hello all, and welcome back to And Press Play. This week I am reviewing Room in the City by Kassi Valazza, taken from her 2023 album Kassi Valazza Knows Nothing. Now I first heard this song a couple of months back on recommendation from the Times of all places. I didn't warm to it much on my first listen, but it's grown on me over the last few months thanks to some lovely vocals and some wistful yet memorable lyrics. The song starts off with a brief bit of accordion before the soft sounds of an acoustic guitar and organ start playing. The guitars and organ are balanced out by a sharp percussion sound, which helps anchor the song and provides some contrast, even at times sounding a bit like a heartbeat. This instantly provides a calm, reflective tone to the song, which is further enhanced by Kassi's vocals. Her vocals are warm and soothing, easily allowing the listener to get swept away in the song, as they are regaled with the stories she tells. Lyrically, this song is all about life on the road and missing those who are left behind, a common occurrence for many musicians. The song opens with "I've been out on the road drinking coffee, in every truck stop and every same little town." The first lyric presents a very normal, even routine action that people do, but the second line goes into the differences. It's always in a new place. I especially like the "every same little town," showing that she's been to so many that they all start to blur together as one. The guitars pick up a little over the next couple of lines, as she sings, "I watch the clouds disappear 'cause they're embarrassed by the blue that follows them around." This shows that she's seen all there is to see around her, and only the sky is providing any new sights. There's also a lovely idea here that the gloominess can be chased away with happiness, an image I'm kind of fond of. However, this reflection on the sky prompts her to think about someone she left behind. "In the clouds I stop to wonder what you're doing," almost as if the sky is a metaphor for her mind, and how when she's sad, she thinks about what she's left behind. The verse ends with the lyrics, "About the dreams you had while you were sleeping, how I wish that I was sleeping in your arms." This grounds the song once again in reality after the musings of clouds earlier in the verse, and shows the personal costs of having a life on the road. The harmonica returns during the chorus, which helps differentiate it from the verses. However, it makes the song much sadder, which is emphasised when Kassi sings, "We've got a room in the city, these yellow walls keep me company." The chorus in this song is very short, it's just a couplet, but it says what it needs to say. There's a vagueness to these lines, she could be literally anywhere, and she stayed in so many different places that it's hard to tell them apart. The second part, "These yellow walls give me company," only highlights her loneliness. The walls of her room is the only consistent thing she has. Her vocals in the chorus change as well. Her voice sounds more steely in the first line, and when she sings "We've got a room in the city," it's almost like it's a matter of fact. Then her voice softens once again as she sings the next line, but there's a sadness to it, like she yearns for something more. We then go straight into the second verse, with the music returning to its lullaby-esque state. This verse is more regretful and personal than the first, opening with, "Did you think I'd be out here feeling lonely? If I said I thought so too, it'd be a lie," showing that she didn't believe life on the road would be this hard. She misses the other person a lot more than she thought she would, and clearly said this to make them feel better about themselves. Continuing on we get, "In the still I often wonder about your breathing, I rise and fall to its rhythm late at night." Another couplet which shows us how much her thoughts drift back to this person, and indeed how it's the little things about them that she remembers. Her voice over the first line sounds harder and more brittle, almost like she's trying to hold back the emotions, while in the second it softens and warms once again, like remembering these happier moments calm her down. This emotion is further developed through the great lyric, "Clay canyons turn to plaster in my grieving," a standout lyric in this song. It shows how upset she is that this person isn't here. She's crying so many tears that she could turn clay to plaster, and the use of canyons illustrate the scale and depth of emotions at stake. We then get another chorus and an instrumental break. This break has prominent use of percussion, organ and harmonica, providing a great juxtaposition of hard and soft sounds. It allows the listener to reflect on what they've heard, but still keeps the music in a sad, melancholy state. This continues for about 30 seconds before the harmonica fades out and Kassi starts singing once again, her voice back to the soft state of verse 1. This final verse is a look ahead to the future rather than a reflection on the past. Shadow mountains and the pale green rivers, drifting in and out of windy highway sounds, copper colours and some lonely search for meaning keep me coming back and turning right around. There's some lovely natural images in here, and it helps develop the sense of how much she's travelled and how many things she's seen. The latter two lines show us, though, that she can't outrun her past, however much she travels. The use of a lonely search for meaning shows that there's no one else with her. She's got no one to share the adventures with. Finally, with keep me coming back and turning right around, shows that she revisits these memories again and again to see if anything new comes of them before moving on to the next destination. After one final chorus, we get a musical outro with some lovely acoustic guitar work and harmonica, giving a slow, mournful conclusion to the song, which slowly fades over time. To conclude, this song is a bit of a gem, with some fine lyrics and a vocal performance that sticks in the head long after the song has finished, particularly These Yellow Walls Give Me Company. I will give this song a 4.8 out of 5.
Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.